Congratulations, you're a marlin. Not a shark, not a dolphin, not even a chill bottom-feeding stingray. Nope, you're an anxiety missile with fins. You were born with one job: don't die. And spoiler alert, you're already failing. You didn't get born like a lion cub in the grasslands with a mom to cuddle and a dad who roars dramatically. No, you popped out of an egg, in the ocean, alone, thousands of siblings, zero parental hugs. You didn't even get a name. You were literally born as lunch. You start life as a microscopic fish flake, drifting in the current like marine dandruff. Within seconds, plankton give you the side eye. Baby jellyfish float over like, "Hey, what's up? Want to be digested?" Your odds of survival? Less than that crypto coin your cousin won't stop talking about. Let's say you do survive, somehow. Maybe you dodge a squid, slip past a hungry tuna, and don't get eaten by your own cousin. Congrats, you're now a slightly bigger lunch. Now the predators just got bigger. Mahi-mahi, barracudas, and don't even get started on those psychotic flying fish. But here's the thing, you grow fast, like overnight fast. You blink and boom, you're a toddler with a built-in javelin sticking out of your face. Evolution said, here's a sword, use it poorly. Your bill isn't even for stabbing, it's for slapping fish in the face like you're the ocean's passive-aggressive chef. Your bill is iconic, but is it useful? Sure, if you count spinning through bait balls like a blender and hoping your lunch dies of blunt force trauma. You're not a hunter, you're a chaotic underwater katana that runs on panic and bad decisions. Oh, and swimming? That's your only talent. You zoom through the ocean at 60 miles per hour, which sounds cool until you realize you can't stop. Ever. No brakes, no park mode, your gills only work while you move. You stop swimming, you stop breathing. It's like if you had to jog forever just to stay alive. So your life becomes one long, exhausting road trip. No music, no air conditioning, just vibes. You chase warm water and prey across literal oceans, guided by instincts and generational trauma. You're crossing hemispheres like a fish with commitment issues. And don't forget the predators. Sharks love marlin sushi. Orcas think you're a snack with a spear. Swordfish jealous of your nose. And humans? Oh boy. Sport fishermen drool when they hear your name. They see you as the ultimate fighter, like, dude, I'm not fighting, I'm panicking. But humans aren't content with just catching you. No, they gotta flex. They drag you onto a boat, take a selfie, and say, what a beauty. Meanwhile, your internal organs are collapsing, your face is a hook party, and you're wondering what exactly you did to deserve this. Welcome to adulthood. You did it. You beat the odds, outswam certain death, and now you're a fully grown panic missile in the shape of a fish. You've got the speed of a jet, the reflexes of someone who just drank 6 espressos, and the emotional stability of a dropped iPhone. You are built for speed. And anxiety. Your nervous system is a full-time siren. Something moves? Panic. Nothing moves? Double panic. You've got ocean-grade PTSD, and your only coping mechanism is more swimming, because stillness equals death. Yay, nature. And your brain? It's the ocean's worst smoke detector, constantly blaring. A shadow glides overhead. Is it a cloud or a predator? Doesn't matter. You're already doing 60 miles per hour in the opposite direction like a caffeinated torpedo. Fight or flight? You only got flight. Now let's talk food. You still eat whatever fits in your mouth, but it's not gourmet. It's beat it with your face sword until it stops moving, then swallow it whole cuisine. No flavor, no dining experience, just violence and digestion. A food critic's nightmare. You're basically a weaponized Roomba, zipping around, bumping into prey, and cleaning the ocean of anything dumber or slower than you. Romantic, huh? Except you can't slow down or take breaks because, again, stopping equals suffocating. Evolution really said multitask or die. But let's pause for your love life. Spoiler alert, there isn't one. Marlin dating is basically bumping into another marlin at high speed, dumping eggs and sperm into the current, and awkwardly swimming away like, well, that was intimate. No hugs, no cuddles, just high-speed ghosting. You're not a parent, you're a biological vending machine. You produce millions of microscopic marlin babies and abandon them like dropped AirPods in the middle of a hurricane. Mother of the Year? Try ocean absentee. And those kids? Odds are they'll die before they even learn what a jellyfish is. The circle of life? More like the roulette wheel of disappointment. But don't worry, you'll never meet them, so emotionally you're safe. Biologically, still a disaster. Meanwhile, you're still leaping out of the water like an Olympic gymnast with trust issues. People film it and say things like majestic and graceful, but joke's on them. You were trying to get a parasite off your tail and briefly escape your problems. Didn't work. And then, humans. Again, always humans. You're not just prey anymore, you're a trophy. You're the boss fight of recreational fishing. They spend hours trying to hook you like it's some kind of noble duel. Spoiler, it's not. You didn't sign up for this game. So here you are, hyper-aware, underappreciated, and one bad cast away from becoming someone's profile picture. Your daily routine includes panic, starvation, casual near-death experiences, and occasional airborne meltdowns. But hey, you sparkle when the light hits you just right. So let's say you survive being a trophy, for now. You manage to wiggle off the hook, flip back into the ocean, and escape with only a broken face and a severe distrust of floating boats. Congrats, you now have both physical trauma and a story no one will believe. And it's not over. Now you're marked, tagged, maybe even with a little tracking device so some intern in a marine biology lab can watch your every move while eating Cheetos. You're literally someone's thesis project. You were born free, now you're data. Eventually, you dive, deep, into the parts of the ocean that smell like depression and lost submarines. It's cold, it's dark. Every creature down here either glows in the dark or looks like it regrets existing. But at least no one's trying to selfie you. Down here, time gets weird. It's just you, your thoughts, and a passing lanternfish who looks like Tim Burton drew it. There's no sunlight, no predators, just pressure. Literal tons of it. The kind that could crush a car. But you just keep swimming like a wet anxiety piñata. Eventually, you return to the surface, because you have to. You're not built for the abyss. You're built to suffer in the mid-zone, where the water's warm, the predators are plentiful, and humans are still a problem. Welcome back to stress. By now, you're in your prime. 6 feet of slippery power, a face sword worthy of anime, and trauma in every cell. You've got the muscle mass of a linebacker and the mental state of someone who's seen too much. Which you have. You are the war veteran of fish. But all that power means nothing. You're still on every fisherman's bucket list, still on restaurant menus, still on bait ads with slogans like "Land the Legend." Bro, I am the legend, and I'd like to not be landed today, thanks. Eventually, the end comes. Not a grand finale, just a hook, a boat, a selfie, a caption that says beast mode, and you, bleeding and confused, wondering how this became your legacy. You wanted freedom, you got hashtagged. Then, it's the cooler. Maybe a grill, maybe a freezer, maybe your head on someone's wall. Your soul exits stage left while a guy named Gary says, "That'll feed the whole family." Yeah, cool. Glad my life meant a fish taco platter and a story for your weekend barbecue. But maybe, just maybe, one of your 7 million ghosted children will make it. Maybe they'll grow faster, slash better, swim harder. Maybe they'll survive the chaos, dodge the hooks, and become more than a speed statistic in a science paper. But let's be real, probably not, because being a Marlin, it sucks. Always has, probably always will.